Here we go.
I'm good right here.
It's not this type of show. Hi, everybody.
Shane Wells.
Nice to keep friends.
Still. Hi, everybody. Hello. Another week. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Let's get started. Thank you, everybody. Have a seat. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is Monday. Thank you for being here. To those who were wondering where our show was on Friday, our other affiliates around Minnesota and Wisconsin, because of the breaking news, the wonderful news about Jamie Kloss, our show was preempted. So I know we got messages over the weekend. People were looking for Friday's show on our brand new YouTube channel. There wasn't a show. I was just cleaning back there. So, but we're back and we're glad. And she's back too. Give it up for Shane Wells, everybody. Hello, Shane. How you doing, sweetie?
Good. You know, it's a very different shift when you work these early hours and you don't have the Jason show to build the energy.
Yeah.
Because you kind of go like this.
Well, because, yeah, I mean, and then the people come in and it kind of ramps up the crew and all that stuff.
It's like a party at the end of our day. It's perfect.
It was weird being in here at 10 a.m. and it was just me and I was playing the Dallas theme song cleaning back there, and that was it, yeah. Before we get started, now this is proof, you know, I keep an eye on the social media even during the show. Speaking of our audience, let's see here. We got a very special little message. Someone sent me a message today saying that her sister was spending her birthday with me today, and that is Robin Meredith. She's in the audience today. Happy birthday, Robin Meredith, wherever you are. Yeah, so thank you very much. Happy birthday to you. I think today, are we doing a mug? You know, we'll get a mug. Happy birthday. We're going to give you a season 4 mug. So your sister, Chris, sent me a message. Thank you, Chris. Love you. Okay, everybody, grab a cup of coffee. Let's get started with the hot dish. Here we go. Okay, let's get started. Unless you were glued to the CW last night, you probably missed this. The Critics' Choice Awards were last night. And there was a rare tie for Best Actress. This is one of the big headlines. Glenn Close won for that movie, The Wife, which...
Again.
I haven't seen. We interviewed her. I interviewed her about it. Haven't seen it. And so Glenn won and Gaga won. Yeah. They tied.
Is that possible?
It is. I guess it's possible. I don't know.
Feels like it shouldn't be. But anyway,
guess,
I'm happy they both won. But
well, take a look at Gaga's very, very emotional speech.
Thank you to my family, the Germanotas, the Italian immigrants in New York. It's okay, I can still do this with a piano background. But I want to thank one thing most foremost. I want to thank life. I want to thank life for all the experiences I had to draw from to become this role. Thank you, Susan Batson and Elizabeth Kemp. I would like to dedicate this award tonight to all people who have suffered from alcoholism and addiction, or who have watched their loved ones suffer. I wanted nothing more than to show the truth and the power of this very heartbreaking dynamic. This is the true star of the film. The true star of the film is not me. It is bravery and perseverance. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you, Gaga. Yeah. And I don't want to bring the party down, but I know, audience, I know, but we got to send good wishes, well wishes, because Gaga did the award and then she posted on Instagram her beloved horse is not well. So she didn't go to any party. She went to her horse, whose name Arabella. And I love that my executive producer off the top of his head knows the name of Gaga's
he has it tattooed
beloved
on his arm,
steed.
so.
Yes, anyway. Yeah. Well, Best Actor went to Christian Bale for Vice, and Best Picture went to Roma, another movie that it's like chirp chirp. Haven't seen it. It's on Netflix. I don't know.
I Googled it today and watched the trailer.
Did you watch the trailer?
Beautiful trailer.
It's a beautiful trailer.
Must be a good movie.
Alfonso, there it is right there. Alfonso Cuarón directed it. Alfonso I love him because he's the one, he did the first Harry Potter movie that wasn't done by Christopher Columbus. He did The Prisoner of Azkaban. And that's one of my favorite Harry Potter movies. So I don't know. I mean, it looks good. I admittedly, I'm not going to go home tonight and watch it. Maybe Wednesday, but I want to watch it before the Oscars.
Well, tonight's The Bachelor.
Tonight's The Bachelor.
And then Roma.
Yeah, and I'm on season 9 of Dallas because when I started getting sick a month ago, I started watching season after season. I've been sick so long, I'm on season 9.
Wow.
That's how,
And you still haven't watched Roma.
I haven't watched Roma, but I've watched Bobby come out of the shower. Yeah. Next in the dish. That's where I am right now. Yeah, that's where I am. Next in the dish, last week we told you about the rumored cast of the upcoming season of Celebrity Big Brother. Well, we got it, we were a little off, not a lot. CBS officially revealed the cast over the weekend. Here's the very flashy promo. Look at this.
Who's going into the Celebrity Big Brother house?
The Big Brother house will be mine, and I'll be sharing it with a few other people.
Joey Lawrence, Lolo Jones, Jonathan Bennett.
I'm gonna own this house.
Candy Burris, Ryan Lochte, Natalie Eva Marie.
Get ready for a Celebrity Big Brother smackdown.
Tom Green, Ricky Williams, Dina Lohan.
I am going to be the last celebrity standing.
Tamar Braxton, Anthony Scaramucci, and this world-famous house guest.
Living with celebrities is nothing new to me.
Oh! Wow.
What was Kato Kaelin's little spin and grin there? It was like he was like a news anchor in the 80s, It's like and Jeff Passel.
I don't even know where to start with that group.
Where do you start?
I don't know. I feel like there might be love though. I don't know why.
Love?
Yes.
Between whom?
Okay.
Kato and Dina Lohan?
Oh, no, one of them. Dina and the Mooch. Can't you see that?
Dina Lohan and Scaramucci?
Yeah.
No. I'm just glad Tom Green's doing something. I got to tell you.
Where's he been?
Oh, I don't know. Tom Green did a movie. Now, I used to review movies here at Channel 9 for many years. And one of the first screening I ever walked out of was his movie called Freddie Got Fingered.
Oh.
And it was a horrible, the
title alone.
Still the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. But this was one of my favorite TV stories. So I'm in the screening and a scene happens that I can't say in polite company. And I physically got sick and I walked out of the screening. So I'm sitting there and I realized my shoe was untied. So I sit on the stairs of the theater and in the lobby and I'm tying my shoe and I look up and there was this kid. Like literally this kid just appeared right in front of me. He's this little boy and he goes, "Hi." And I go, "Hi, buddy." And he goes, "Did your dad make you leave too?" I didn't know where his dad was, and I go, "Yeah, buddy." I said, "I think we should all leave that movie." And he goes, "My daddy said I should leave." And I said, "Good daddy," because that was a horrible movie. Next in the dish, Kanye West was all set to headline this year's Coachella. But there was one demand that organizers would not meet that forced Kanye to pull out. What was it? Well, according to Billboard, Kanye wanted a dome, or an umbrella,
Pretty much the same.
We couldn't afford a graphic of a dome. We had to use an umbrella. Kanye wanted a dome built just for him to house his performance, but organizers said there was no way the structure could be built in time for the April festival. And even if they had, it would have required them to remove a large section of porta potties.
Oh yeah, you don't want that. No, you need bathrooms.
You don't want that.
You need bathrooms.
The festival was able to get Ariana Grande Latte to perform in his spot instead. I think I would rather see Ariana Grande than God.
Any day.
Come on.
I mean, Beyonce has performed there without demanding her own stage.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
What do you
make
want
it work.
the dome for? I mean,
You wanted to like fly, I heard.
So you fly need, into the dome?
Like you need like a roof, to fly around.
Oh, come on.
No one needs to fly.
No, and
Just
it's not
perform.
and it's Coachella. It's a multi-artist thing. Like if you're going on tour and your and it was your tour and the tour company wouldn't pay for it, then I can see, but You're one of many artists in the festival. And though you're headlining, simmer down a little bit. Come on.
He also asked them to change the name. Kanye-chella.
He did not.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like.
But I mean, that sounds like he would do something like that.
Where'd you read that? I didn't read that anywhere. Anyway, guys, it is Monday. Go grab another cup of hot chocolate or whatever you have. Meet me back here in 2 minutes. We'll be back after this. Stay with us. Coming up in just a bit. Why was Justin Timberlake in a bit of trouble at Topgolf? TMZ will join us live with the story. Then season 1 was a masterpiece. Season 2 was a big old mess. So, how was True Detective season 3 on HBO? I watched the premiere and will give you my review. And the winter wreaks havoc on your skin, but it doesn't have to. Erin Myers from Lemons, Lavender, and Laundry, she's back and she's going to show you how to make your own homemade lotion and shower bombs. Stay right there because the Jason Show will be right back.
It's time for Peck Pop Quiz, round 2. Terry and Portia. Okay, you guys are gonna face each other, and then put a yes and a no on each side. Okay.
All right. So, is this person an actress? Yes. All right. Is this person African American? All right. Is it Kerry Washington? No. Okay. All right. Is this? Have they won an Oscar? No. All right.
Nominated.
Oh, they were nominated. They were not.
Yes, nominated.
Taraji P. Henson?
No.
Ah, gosh dang it.
She does a lot of other things.
Oh, she does a lot. Okay. Stage work. So she could possibly get the EGOT?
I mean, possibly.
Okay, yes.
Possibly.
Okay, I know who it is. Oprah.
Yes!
That took a long time. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Portia Williams. Oh, Portia. Looking to carry Terry Cruz's pecs for answers on Watch What Happens Live. Hey, before we continue, I want to say, this sickness seems to be going around. I want to say best wishes to our buddy Aaron Schwab. You know, Aaron is a good friend of ours, and she works with our audience. Aaron is a little under the weather. Seeing her doctor right now, so we just want to send some love to Aaron Schwaberini. Mwah! Love you, sweetie. Let's move on. You know, on Mondays, we get a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Charles from TMZ. Hello, Charles.
Hey, Jason. Hey, by the way, can I send a shout out to Erin, too? Because that same bug had me knocked down all last week. Harvey, all of us here.
Yeah.
So know what she's going through.
Yeah, I have it. I've had it for a month. It's awful. It's just awful. So
yeah.
Let's get started. Happy news, though. Chris Pratt sharing some big news.
Yes, Chris Pratt. We had a wager going here in the office when it was going to happen. I think Harvey lost by about 2 weeks, but Chris Pratt and Katherine Schwarzenegger are engaged to be married. And I mean, already. Remember, they just started dating last summer.
Yeah.
They met last June. They hit it off very quickly. And through like November and December, they were spending so much time together. They went on a vacation together over the holidays down to Mexico. And we were like, okay, they're definitely getting engaged. And Chris says, yes, they are now engaged. By the way, his divorce from Anna Faris was just finalized a couple of months ago. I believe it was in October or November. So he didn't wait too long to be single.
No, not at all. That happened really, really quick. But no, I'm not surprised by this one either. It seemed like this was coming.
Yeah.
So yeah,
good for them. They seem. It's always weird when they get engaged that quickly, but they seem very, very happy.
Absolutely.
And adjusted with the exes.
Yeah. Justin Timberlake went to Topgolf recently, which we just got one here in the area. Always busy. But Justin got in a little bit of trouble at Topgolf.
Cardinal sin at Topgolf. It's like rule number 1, the thing you don't do is your Happy Gilmore impression where you run up to the ball and strike it off the tee. But yes, Justin did this at a Topgolf in North Carolina, and they have made it very clear. They went on social media and said, if this happens again, JT, we are going to have there's going to be some punishment. You may be banned. because it's literally written into the rules. If you've been to the Topgolf, it says you cannot do the Happy Gilmore run up to the tee. You just can't do it. So he got away with it because he's Justin Timberlake this time.
Isn't it crazy that that's in a rule book somewhere that you can't do the Happy Gilmore?
Come on, the first time you went to Topgolf, it didn't pop in your mind?
That or
I know I went with a bunch of guys and we were all gonna do it, and then we saw, no, we can't do it.
No, Charles, this is, and I think you'll get this reference, is I'm so old that when I see a golf ball, I do the whole honeymooners thing. Where Ralph and Norton
Hello, ball.
Hello, ball. Yeah, you address the ball. Hello, ball.
Address the ball.
Yes.
Hello, ball. Yep.
Ralph tells Norton,
Well,
address
we did
the ball. Hello,
Yeah.
ball. Yeah, anyway. Finally, this was like the worst kept secret ever. Tell everybody finally who's confirmed for the Super Bowl.
Yes, it is going to be not only Travis Scott, which we'd heard, but now Big Boy from Outkast will be joining Travis and Maroon 5 for the halftime show. Now, we had reported this several weeks ago when Travis Scott came on board to join Maroon 5. We knew that they were in negotiations with Big Boy to come in and do the show, and they announced it this weekend. Done deal. He'll be there, so everybody should be, I think the NFL would say everyone should be satisfied. Yes, we got our Maroon 5, but you guys wanted hip-hop artists. We got Travis Scott. You wanted Atlanta. Well, you got, perhaps the biggest group out of Atlanta, one half of the biggest group. Big Boy will be there. So,
but
Charles, everyone's happy now?
Not that you're the expert on this, but I was thinking to myself, it's kind of like the Oscar host thing. We're running out of time. This is pretty late in the game, no pun intended, to be announcing the act. Am I right?
Yes. It is, and normally it's weird that everyone knew there was going to be Maroon 5, even though they'd never actually made an official announcement. This was the first official announcement, but everybody knew. I mean, we'd been talking to people connected with them, so it was worst kept secret, but now, yes, it's official. Because they said so.
Well, thank you, buddy. Start feeling better. Charles from TMZ, everybody. You can watch TMZ on TV. Check your local listings. And, of course, you can follow them on social media. Just search for TMZ. And speaking of social media, hit us up. We would love to see you this week. We have some seats available tomorrow. Who knows? It could be a mug day again tomorrow. Who knows? If you want to be in our audience, you're in by 9:30 and you're out by 11:15. All you have to do to get tickets is go to the Jason Show Facebook page, click tickets. We've now made it easier. We used to ask you 8,000 questions, and now we only ask you 4. And then come see us. The tickets are free. We'd love to see it. Still ahead, though, Aaron Myers from Lemons, Lavender, and Laundry will be here and will help us get through these winter months. But next, very excited. The new season of True Detective returned to HBO over the weekend. I hated season 2. Did I like season 3? I will tell you when we come back. Back after this, everybody. Stay with us.
2 kids. Supposed to be home by 5:30, never arrived.
You almost had a clean night, man.
Heaven is the same.
Anything you can tell me about Will?
He's quiet. I don't think he got noticed much.
I'm telling you, they didn't run off.
All you had to do was watch him.
Mind if you look around? How you gonna wear that badge? Got a little clip on it.
You look like you haven't slept in a couple days.
I never stop coming up with theories about that case. My job. There's no certainty.
What you don't remember, you don't know you don't remember.
What?
What you don't remember.
Oh, sweetheart. Did you think you could just go on and never once have to look back?
Oh, that's I gotta tell you, friends, that perfectly illustrates season 3 of True Detective. Welcome back, everybody. HBO's True Detective premiere, the season premiere, aired last night, starring Mahershala Ali. Now, before I talk about the show, what it's about, my review, this is how popular the show is, and this is how much faith the fans have in this season. Because if you remember, season 2 was awful, horrible. So, but people had a lot. The pre-release buzz on this was so good that it basically shut down HBO Go last night. HBO Go is the app where you can watch HBO shows. I went to jump on it exactly at 8 o'clock, and it was shut down, and I went on Twitter, and I was one of thousands that had that problem. Well, I will say after a disastrous season 2, the show is back to being as good as it was in season 1 with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. Now, True Detective, if you don't know, is an anthology series, so every story kind of lives by itself. This one, as you see, stars Mahershala Ali. And I don't believe in ruining shows for people, so I will say very little about the plot. Part of the great thing about shows like this is the unraveling of the mystery. But this one involves, as you heard in the trailer, I'm not giving anything away you haven't seen, revolves around 2 missing children in 1980. And as you also may have noticed in that trailer, there are different timelines, but don't worry, it's not as confusing timeline-wise as another HBO show, Westworld. This one makes sense, but you're not sure why, and this is what I mean. The actual disappearances of the children take place in 1980. And then you see, and Mahershala Ali plays the lead detective, and then you see Mahershala Ali interviewed by 2 new cops because the case is reopened in 1990, and then finally you may have seen Mahershala Ali older. Then you see Mahershala Ali in 2015 being interviewed about the case on a TV show. So why the timelines? Why are we seeing the initial year the case happened, and then 10 years later, and then 20 some odd years later? We don't know. Are you going to find the children? You will find out. This had me hooked in 10 minutes. I was enthralled with the mystery. Mahershala Ali, you can't take your eyes off him. He is the perfect person to lead this show. Now, a blast from the 90s past, you may have noticed, his partner in this show is Steven Dorff, who is phenomenal in this role, in the role as the assistant. I ended the premiere episode, which is about an hour and 15 minutes. The minute it was over, even though it was about 10:30 at night, I wanted to start episode 2. I was mad that I couldn't because I needed to go to bed. But episode 1, and this is the I think the mark of a really good premiere. Episode 1 makes you thirsty for episode 2. HBO has been very kind to us. They have released 2 episodes. So if you have HBO, watch episode 1 and then make time for episode 2 because you're not going to want to go to bed. Let me tell you that. Yeah. True Detective airs on HBO. And if you don't have a subscription for HBO, don't forget you can get HBO Now if you don't have cable and just watch it through that. I think it's like $8 a month. This is going to be a good season. Still ahead, Erin Meyer from Lemons, Lavender, and Laundry is here with some of her homemade products, perfect for winter, from lotion to lip scrub. Audience, stay right there. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. Well, our next guest is the queen of making homemade everything. And she's back to help us get through these winter months. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Erin Meyer from Lemons, Lavender, and Laundry. Hello. Welcome back. Okay, I said it in one of the promos, in one of the teases. Winter wreaks havoc on your skin, and especially mine.
Terrible.
Like,
yes.
My hands and feet, awful.
Yes.
Awful,
mine
awful,
crack
awful, yeah.
and bleed. So,
yes.
yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to help. We're going to help.
Yes. So we're going to start with this lip scrub right here.
Do we want to switch? Yeah, let's switch places.
All right, so you're going to start. So because we're in Minnesota, my coconut oil is already starting to solidify a little bit.
Okay.
I tried to keep it melted.
It's that cold in the studio?
It is. Well, yeah. It's less than 72 degrees.
Exactly.
That's the melting point. So what you're going to do for a lip scrub is you're going to start with, this is just going to fill up 1 tin.
Okay.
So a teaspoon of melted coconut oil, or try to be melted.
Okay.
Then we're going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of almond oil.
Okay.
And then if you want to grab that lavender right here,
Okay.
just like 2 drops is all you're going to need. So lavender is great for supporting your skin. And then the coconut oil and the almond oil are great for moisturizing.
Coconut oil is being used for so many things lately.
Everything.
I'm just noticing, we've had several segments where that is the base for whatever we're making that's homemade.
It's everywhere. So Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually add in 5 teaspoons of brown sugar, just packed.
Girl, I'm gonna want to eat this.
I know.
Yeah,
well, you actually kind of could. I mean, I don't think it'll taste that good.
I used to eat lip balm like when I was a kid. Yeah, the strawberry. Yeah.
Yes, it would smell so good. Oh, I had Dr. Pepper. Did you ever have Dr. Pepper lip
root
balm?
beer. I used to go down to the country store that lived by my house. I used to get a lip balm, and if I got really hungry, I would just eat the lip balm. Yeah. It was Indiana. We did that.
Right?
It's good.
So 5 teaspoons.
Don't do that, kids. Don't. I mean, please. I don't need the emails from parents. Yeah.
So you're actually going to stir that in.
Okay.
You can use a white granulated sugar too. It's going to be a little bit more exfoliating, though. It's a little coarser. You know the difference between a brown sugar and a white sugar.
So if your lips are really, really bad,
yes, then
use
you might
the coarser sugar.
Yes,
okay.
Go with the white sugar. If you just kind of want it a little more smooth, go with the brown. I like the brown a little bit better.
Yeah.
Then we're going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon, so just a little bit of honey. And what this does is it keeps the consistency a little bit so that it's not just super crumbly.
Okay. The honey helps to solidify it.
Helps to kind of just keep it together. I think because our coconut oil was a little bit solidified when we started, it's a little crumbly.
And don't worry if you're right now trying to think of the recipe.
Here we
or
go.
worry
It's
about
coming together.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's coming together.
It's coming together.
Don't worry, we're gonna put this whole thing on Facebook a little bit later, so don't worry about rushing to write down the recipe.
So
we'll
there
get
you
it
go.
to you. Okay.
So that's all you need to do, and then you can these are like little lip balm tins.
Where do you get those at?
You get these on Amazon.
Okay,
that's
of
where I
course.
always go for
Yeah, I
everything
know,
that I don't know really where you sell it
Go
in
to
a store.
Amazon, yeah.
So so you're just gonna stick that in there. And then you just kind of apply it to your lips. You scrub it in because it's got that exfoliating, moisturizing, and then that lavender will help support the skin. And then you are going to rinse it off with like some warm water.
Okay, since I don't have warm water, trying stuff, that's what interns are for. So please welcome our brand new intern, Becca, everybody. Come on, Becca. Day 1. Okay, come over here. Put that on.
All right.
Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, you're just gonna put it, and you gotta kind of like really scrub it in.
Okay.
If it's a little crumbly, you can use this stuff that was probably had the. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's working.
Yeah. Hey, it's your first day at the Jason Show. What'd you do? Yeah, lip scrub. There we go.
Thank you.
Does it feel good?
It does, and my lips are really dry right now, so this is perfect. Like I need the moisture.
Yeah.
There we go.
It tastes good.
Well, there's your intern gift for today. There we go.
Here,
Thanks,
have a
Becca.
lid.
Take that.
There you go.
See, you get gifts when you work here. There we go. Okay.
All right. So next we've got a body butter, and this is awesome because you can make whatever scent you want. You can use it to support any little system you want. So
can I ask you this?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know. Okay, do you know what the difference is between body butter and lotion, or is it just a fancier name?
Okay, I think the body butter tends to be thicker. But I'm going to show you.
That's what I thought. Okay.
This actually, once it kind of settles down, like when we whip this, it'll be buttery, but then it's more like a lotion, like you can see.
Yeah.
So then it kind of settles down a little bit, and it isn't so dense.
I thought it was just a fun marketing name, like body butter.
I don't really know if there's a real huge difference. So,
okay, so how do we make the body butter?
Okay, so we kind of had to start this beforehand because you have to prep it a little. So this is 2 parts shea butter.
Shea butter?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta get that. Okay.
Also Amazon.
Yeah.
And then 1 part melted coconut oil. You're actually gonna melt the
coconut oil again.
Yes.
Okay.
Melt the 2 parts shea butter, 1 part coconut oil into your bowl.
Okay.
And then you're actually going to also add in, once that's melted, you're gonna add in 1 part almond oil.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have to let it cool down to room temperature, and then you pop it in your freezer until, see how I kind of like poked my finger in there?
See right there,
Because you want you want the indents to stay. Otherwise, it's too liquidy.
So it has to look like this, everybody. Then you can pull it out of your freezer.
Right. It takes like 15 minutes approximately.
Got it.
So then you're going to add in your essential oil for whatever you want to use, and you're actually, we won't do all of them, but it's like 24 drops of essential oil into there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to, and if you want to do like a combination of a couple different kinds, you can do like 12 of each or whatever.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about using a mixer, hand mixer?
Oh, good. I'm a baker. I bake.
All right, great. So you're just going to whip that up like, there you go. Just start whipping, and it'll start to get to the consistency. You can maybe go
look
little
at that. It looks, I can go a little higher.
Yeah, it should kind of start resembling frosting a little bit. But do you see how that whips up into
Look at that. It does look really nice.
There you go. Isn't that
Look, Mom, I'm making
fun?
body butter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like that.
Yeah. So then, all you're gonna do is...
Come here, Becca. Just joking.
You wanna try some body butter too?
Put it on your hands.
So then you just stick it into like a little glass jar, and that's it for that.
I gotta tell you, people would be so impressed if you're like, hey, I made this homemade body butter for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, may I try a little bit?
Oh, sure.
Since I made it, no.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
now, when it goes on, it can be a little bit greasy just at the beginning, but it absorbs really fast.
I was gonna say, my hands look like a piece of greasy chicken, but that's all right. Yeah. Oh, it's absorbing.
But
it's absorbing.
It does absorb. You just kind of have to work it in a little bit.
Work it in. Okay. So
I like to put this on my feet. Like some people like to do roller balls with essential oils in them, but they like roll on your feet and they tickle. So this is a great alternative. And then you can put it on at night and put your socks on.
I'm going to do this. I got to do this. Okay.
All right.
Now, stay right there because when we come back, Erin has one more product to help you survive winter. What is it? You'll find out after this. Stay with us, Ben. Welcome back, everybody. Monday. Laura there, Meyer from Lemons, Lavender and Laundry. And again, don't worry, we will take care of you. We're going to put both segments on our Facebook page a little bit later. Okay, so Erin's helping us survive winter. We've already made lip balm. We've made body butter. What's the final thing?
All right, so this final thing is shower bombs. And what you can do with these, so we have short days in the winter.
Yeah.
And maybe we are dragging our feet a little bit. So you can actually make these for like relaxing or for a little like energizing boost in the morning.
This is interesting to me because I've heard of bath bombs, but I don't know what a shower bomb is.
All right, so this is a little bit different. So what we're gonna do is start off with a cup of baking soda.
Okay.
And then you're going to add in water. Would you mind just trickling that in until what we want is a consistency where it'll mold in your hands. So you might keep going. Okay, that might be good.
Good, okay.
So you're gonna mix it up until you get a consistency where it's a little crumbly in the bowl.
Okay.
But it molds in your hands. So we're probably gonna need just a little more. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have
almost like a good snowball snow.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. For the Minnesota reference.
Thank you, audience.
Yes. So this is good. So see how it's like it'll mold and it'll stay its shape? Okay, so then we're gonna add in our essential oils. Since we're trying to keep energized and awake, we're each gonna add in 10 drops. You've got peppermint, I've got eucalyptus. We're just gonna drop those in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
mix those in. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
that smells good.
And then all you have to do is these are like little silicone mini muffin, not even a tin, I don't know what you call it, mold. So you just kind of stick them in there, press them in, and then you're gonna let them dry overnight.
Overnight?
Yes, you have to get them really, otherwise they're gonna crumble if you start taking them out too soon.
Okay.
So they'll look like this when you're done, and they're gonna be hard. You're gonna put them into like the corner of your shower. You don't want it where the water's slamming or it'll just like kind of fizz out too soon, but then it'll release all those scents into your shower as you're showering. So kind of put it in the corner, yeah.
Oh, I like that. And especially like for me, I need some effervescence, some mint, something to clear out.
And lots of people like to do like a eucalyptus for that kind of stuff. So, you can just kind of put it in your shower and let those aromas soothe your nose.
And what would you say? I mean, let's do some easy math here.
Okay.
How much do you think this batch was for you to buy? I mean, no, but seriously,
well, a cup of baking soda has to be like 5 cents. Water is pretty much free. A couple drops, I mean, I don't know, $1. So that's it.
About $1. Yeah.
$1.50 maybe. And you should
buy them. They're expensive.
Yeah, I know, and you'll get this was a batch, so about a dozen of them. So, and you can do it for if you want to do a lavender and cedarwood, if you shower in the evenings and want something a little more relaxing, you can do different oils.
Audience likes that. Yeah, give it up for Erin Meyer, everybody. For more information on how you can do all this, head to Erin's website, lemonslavenderandlaundry.com. And don't forget, as I told you can watch full episodes of our show now on our brand new YouTube channel. We post each day's episode along with clips from the show around 1 or 2 p.m. the same day. Just search for The Jason Show. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Still ahead, how well do some of our audience members know their 80s movies? We're going to put them to the test with the emoji. They just realized what the game was. We'll be right back, everybody. It's the emoji game when we return. That smells. That's part of the movie right there. Who can forget that scene, the ending of the 80s classic Dirty Dancing? That movie came out 32 years ago this year. Yeah, and a little fun fact about that, I always like giving you a little, that scene was shot at about 4 o'clock in the morning. 80s movies are the inspiration for today's game. It's game time, everybody. Here we go. We are bringing back one of our favorites today. It's the emoji game, 80s movie edition. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to show you a series of emojis describing a movie from the 80s. Don't forget, it's not necessarily giving you the exact title. The emojis are describing the movie, and you have to guess what it is. Playing today, to my left, give it up for Robin, everybody. Hello, Robin. And keep that love going for Victoria. Victoria? Okay, hands above buzzers. You can either look right here or you can look right behind you there. Director Leo will put the puzzle up, and as soon as you know, buzz in. Director Leo, show us our first puzzle.
16 candles.
Okay. Okay, now Robin, wait till I call on you but you are right, and you get a point. There we go. Okay. Hands above buzzers. Director Leo, show us our next movie, please. Victoria.
Ghostbusters.
Yes! Way to go, Victoria. Okay. Hands above buzzers. Director Leo, show us our third puzzle, please. Now remember, this isn't showing you the exact title. It's kind of a puzzle about the movie. This is a hard one. Mid-80s, Michael J. Fox.
Back to the Future.
Okay, Robin, once again, wait till I call on you. But you are right, it's Back to the Future. There we go. Okay, Director Leo, number 4, put that up. Victoria, you're working, it's fine.
Coming to America.
Yes, Coming to America. Which, by the way, Eddie Murphy just confirmed they are making number 2 with Arsenio Hall too, yeah. Okay, here we go. It is 2-2. Director Leo, next puzzle, please. Okay, think about that one. I don't even know what that is. What the hell? Okay. I'll have what she's having is a key line from that movie. It's one of the best rom-coms in history. Time's up. It is When Harry Met Sally. When Harry Met Sally. I don't even know what that puzzle's supposed to be. Okay, here we go. What is that supposed to be? I'll have what she's having. Oh, that makes no sense. Okay. Okay, Victoria, Robin, look at this next puzzle. What's the movie? Victoria.
Karate Kid.
Yes, that's right. It is 3-2, okay? Director Leo, next puzzle, please. Okay, Victoria.
E.T.
E.T. is right, that's right. Okay, hands above buzzers. Let's look at this next one. Oh, this is, yeah. Again, this is not necessarily the title, but think about it. I'm walking over here, girl. Somebody's sick, decides to get in a car and go have a fun day. Robin!
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off! I felt like Vanna White over there for a second. Okay, we are now 4-3. Director Leo, show us the next one. Okay, the first one should give it away right away. Robin.
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid is right. Yes, absolutely. We are now tied, or we would have accepted Splash for that one. Yeah. Okay, we are tied 4-4. Director Leo, put up the next one. It's a movie. Getting Robin.
Airplane.
Not Airplane. Victoria, over to you. I will give you a clue. Tom Cruise.
Ooh. Oh, Top Gun?
Yes, Top Gun! Another sequel as well, okay? Hands above buzzers. Let's see if you guys get this one. How about this one?
Ooh.
Okay, that's unusual, but... Okay, it's an 80s movie, John Hughes. Time's up. It's Pretty in Pink.
Oh,
Pretty in Pink.
I knew it.
I know.
I wasn't sure.
Okay, now this one will go very fast. There we go. What is it? Somebody said it earlier. Robin! Airplane drive! That's right! There we go. That is the game. Nobody goes home empty-handed. You're both going to go home with a Jason Show mug. And when we come back, Gayle King just flew into Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, and she is going nuts over something she found at the airport. What is it? You're going to find out when we come back. Back after this, everybody, as we wrap up the show. That was good. These were much harder. Welcome back, everybody. Wrapping things up. Shane's back with us on the old couch. Well, Gayle King was in our airport recently. I don't know if you saw the reports from CBS this morning, but she was in Wisconsin interviewing Jamie Kloss's family, covering that case. And obviously it's very serious, but having a little fun. On her way back to New York, she went to MSP, obviously. And, well, she is really loving on something. Look at this video she just posted.
And the award for Best Bathroom goes to Minneapolis St. Paul. Why? Look at this bathroom. Number one, the door opens out. Don't you agree, ma'am?
I totally
Take a shot of her. What's your name?
Sherry.
Sherry, don't you agree?
I agree. I just came on a very, very long trip.
Look
and
at
I
this.
was like, look at how beautiful these bathrooms are.
Number one, the door opens out.
Yes.
So you normally don't have to go in and then try to scooch in like this with the door. The door opens out. It's huge. Should I get a shot of the sink?
Suitcase, your child with you.
Bring your suitcase and your child, Sherry says. And look at the handicap bathroom. Minneapolis St. Paul. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You get an A, 2 thumbs up. Never done a video about a bathroom before, but special mommy hug to whoever designed this. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayle. That's right. I got to say, Gayle is right. You know, we travel a little bit throughout the year, and whenever we go to another airport and we fly back home, I always say this. I always go, I love our airport. I'm so proud.
nice.
We should be very proud. We have a beautiful airport, and it's only getting better. They have an arts program there, and not only the bathrooms, like Gayle said, not only are they more functional, they're gorgeous. All that tile work.
Yep. And they're roomy and they're bright and they're clean. But can you imagine popping out of the bathroom
and Gayle
after
King's
a long
there with
flight
a camera?
And you're like, oh, hi, Gayle.
I know.
Like, what?
I love that woman when Gayle goes, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. You're like, I'm just trying to pee. And here's Gayle King with a camera in my face. Yeah. But it's Gayle. Anyway, Gayle did some really good work in Wisconsin. But yeah, it was, hey, it's another reason to be proud to live here. Okay, well, I'm going to end the show with a story that I became obsessed with over the weekend. And I now know what I'm going to get Shane for her birthday this year, okay?
Why am I scared?
A giant tub of mac and cheese for sale at Costco. Look at this, everybody. This 27-pound tub of Chef's Banquet mac and cheese goes for $89.99. And the reason it's making headlines around the world, it has a shelf life of 20 years. The audience, not a fan. It has 180 servings, individual servings, of elbow pasta and cheddar cheese sauce. Director Leo, the sauce, not the powder. If you want some, I'm sorry to say, it's already sold out at Costco. But you can get it on Amazon for about $50 more. So there we go, yeah. Well, okay, now I read further into the story. What this is really for is like end of the world bunkers. I mean, you know.
Or the freshmen in college.
Or that. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I could have used that.
But, I mean, look, it looks pretty good. I don't know. Okay, audience, I'm just showing.
Actually, I think we should have Jason test
Let me
it.
tell you, audience, for kids in college and when you're in your 20s and you're not just poor, you are po. I mean, you know what I mean?
Can't finish the word.
Let me tell you, you would eat some 90-year-old mac and cheese. I'm just saying, yeah.
For sure.
When I was in my 20s, I would have. That's right. I ate nothing but roasted chicken and mac and cheese from a gas station because I was so broke, all I had was my dad's gas card. But yeah, anyway, every day, it's like, here comes Jason at the Amoco station. Tomorrow on the show, odds are many of you received an Instant Pot for Christmas. Our food expert, Stephanie Hansen, is here, and she is the Instant Pot queen. She's going to share some of her favorite recipes. That's going to do it for us right now. If you're a kid that's being bullied, You go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.